And most recently went to the dentist. He said, actually, Jen, you're brushing too much and too hard because that can do some damage to your gums, right? You think you're doing good, but it can actually work against you. His recommendation was that I get a sonic toothbrush, and I did. And I really went straight to the top and got the best of the best because it didn't make sense for me to present this and not own it. This is the WaterPik. It's a complete care sonic toothbrush and water flosser with a wide range of attachments, which means you either have a sonic toothbrush for virtually every member of your family, or you have enough brush heads for yourself for an entire year. Denise Repko is back with another great problem solver for us. And one of my favorites, one of your favorites too. People come back again and again and give it rave reviews. It has a retail value of over $100, but here at QVC it's less than $90 and we've got easy pay. So $18 brings this home. But Denise, I'll let you explain what the difference is here.
Well, this is our professional grade system. We like to call this the 1-2 punch because it's the best in sonic technology and brushing and the best water flosser that WaterPik has to offer. And we really have great animation that shows actually what it does, because with this sonic toothbrush, you get 30,000 brush strokes per minute. And what that means is pulse sonic vibrations vibrate the plaque, the food particles, the bacteria, the things that get stuck down and around your teeth. And this is when you take your oral health to the next level. This is serious business. This takes the plaque, the germs, the tartar, all that stuff that tends to get stuck between and around the teeth, the back teeth, the molars, those hard to reach places. See how it gets down below the gum line? It's pretty significant how it helps you with your overall health.
This is what I always say, like when you leave a dentist and you get a cleaning, you're like, everything feels so good. You run your tongue along your teeth and then the next day it doesn't feel like that anymore. It feels like that every time you use this, trust me.
It really does. And we've done clinical studies, and I'm passionate about it. Our hosts who use this are passionate about it, but we actually have scientific clinical research. So the WaterPik flosser proved to be highly effective in removing significant amounts of plaque. The WaterPik toothbrush and flosser combination were found to be an effective alternative to manual brushing and dental floss for 3 very important things: plaque removal, gingival inflammation, and reducing bleeding. We know plaque is a collection of germs and bacteria on the teeth and gums, and we know that good oral hygiene is important to your overall health. And I've got some great demos to show you how this technology
works. Just real quick before you do that, you said this quickly, and I want to say it again because that's what was the light bulb for me. Plaque is fill in the blank.
Plaque is, I have to read it verbatim because it has to be.
Plaque is gross, right?
It is gross. Plaque is gross. Plaque is germs and bacteria on the teeth.
That's what it is that's being removed here, and that's what I really wanted to drive home. And I know you're going to demonstrate the difference.
Well, what I've done, I have a simple glass of tonic water here. This is what manual brushing looks like inside of your mouth. You want to kick your oral health up to a new level. This is what Sonic can do. So you see?
Blink and you'll miss it.
Right. Now, there you go. All I'm doing is running that brush along that simulated debris, and it does the work for me.
And you don't have to press.
It does the work for me. You don't have to press.
You're not doing the work.
And if people have not been familiar with what a water flosser is, I love this thing so much. If I could keep this with me everywhere I go, it's just wonderful. So it's customizable. So there's an on-off switch on your unit. There's also an on-off switch on the flosser. It's customizable 0 to 10. Now when I turn this on, this is WaterPik's special proprietary way of delivering water to the gum line, to the molars, the top of the teeth, between the teeth. If you have tight teeth, and flossing is bothersome to you, this is such an effective alternative to that manual brushing and flossing. And I like to call it kind of like a pressure washer for your teeth.
Exactly.
And people get nervous, don't be nervous, because it can go from a 0 to 10. I use it on 10.
Yeah, I'm on 10. I started at 1, right? Because you're a little like, how's this going to feel,
right? And you do have to get kind of used to it, but it just feels so good. And you hit the nail on the head. You feel like you've paid for that expensive cleaning.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. It comes home for less than $18. I want to explore a little bit what you're getting here. Because it is, if we stopped right here and said, oh, and you get 1 brush head, you get the water flosser. This, by the way, it recharges.
It does.
I recently took this with me to Hawaii for 10 days.
I know.
Right, because I never wanted to be without it, and it keeps it charged for a really long time. But take us through the attachments that we're getting to.
Awesome. Well, these are our regular jet tips. These will be your everyday jet tips. This, if you have anyone in your family who has braces, I'll tell you, this goes through those wires and brackets to clean anything that's stuck between there, and it just gives you peace of mind as a mom when you're paying for that expensive dentistry. This is your stubborn plaque seeker, so the plaque that gets stuck down around the gum line at the base of the teeth, that's going to help with that. That's your periodontal pickpocket, and this is your tongue cleaner. Bonus. All those pieces can store in here, so it's dust-free, hygienic, clean. This is where you put your water. This will hold 90 seconds worth of water. I tell people use warm water because it's like a spa treatment then for your mouth.
I mix a little mouthwash in there.
Yes, very good. You could put your favorite mouthwash in there to give you some fresh breath. I had my mom's wonderful macaroni salad with a lot of onions. I wish I had some mouthwash to put in there right about now. But it's just such a great way to take care of your teeth. Again, you feel like you're just out of the dentist office clean. It's a professional system, and people just love it. So
this is the best of the best. 30,000 brush strokes a minute.
Yeah.
So here's where I go back to saying, oh, I thought I was doing a really good job because I was getting in there, you know, and you're pressing hard and you're like, oh, the better. You can't do 30,000 brush strokes a minute, and if you do get even as close as you can, likely you're using the improper amount of pressure. That's the difference right here with the WaterPik.
That's it. Well, and this is, again, just some ordinary club soda, and then when you run that right around that simulated
so fast,
debris,
you can't even see it moving.
Yeah, it does. It does the work for you. I mean, really, you're not worrying about all what you just said, that scrubbing, that up and down. And 30,000 brush strokes a minute you couldn't do manually even if you tried.
Even if you tried.
Nor would you want to. And I just love that you get, you know, any type of dentistry, whether it's braces, it's veneers, it's crowns, it's bridges, anything that you have in your mouth, your dentist will say, get some sort of water flosser.
A system, it comes highly recommended. Each of these, so right here, if you're using this just for yourself, this is a year's supply of brush heads, right?
And they are color-coded.
And they're color-coded, so mom, dad, sister, brother, and you can change them out, keep everything clean. This is your dental cleaning system for the entire family. And so that's why I made the investment. I recommend you do as well. But when we talk about investments, it's great when we've got Easy Pay, and I say this all the time, Denise, Easy Pay makes the most sense to me when I know that I'm going to use it well after that last easy payment is taken care of. And here's your system for years.
Absolutely. And again, people who have never used it before, don't be afraid. It's customizable. This is a special proprietary way that WaterPik has to deliver water to the teeth, to the gums. So if you have those stubborn areas in the back of your molars or very tight teeth, or you tend to eat things like popcorn or things with skins or seeds, you're going to love this water flosser. And you'll be amazed after, even when you brush your teeth, what comes out still when you water floss.
Yeah, it's both disgusting and gratifying at the same time.
It really, really is. And the clinical studies, you know, they say three important things: plaque removal, gingival inflammation, and reducing bleeding in clinical studies.
Those are big. And really, you know, actually I said it before with our rollator. I said we offer a lot of indulgences and beautiful things here at QVC, and I love them. But when we talk about items that are good for your health, that is huge. And oral health is about more than just the health of your mouth, really.
Oh, exactly. I mean, you know, you could do your own research and find out how important oral health is to overall health.
Overall health as well. Okay, big problem solver here for the whole family. It's V33114. Hey, guess what? Even when you're done with the 4 brush heads that you get, we have additionals on QVC.com. So we're here to help you out. You can ask our order entry operator about that. Denise, thank you so much for bringing it to
Jennifer.
us.
I appreciate it.
Most recently went to the dentist. He said, actually, Jen, you're brushing too much and too hard because that can do some damage to your gums, right? You think you're doing good, but it can actually work against you. His recommendation was that I get a sonic toothbrush, and I did. And I really went straight to the top and got the best of the best because it didn't make sense for me to present this and not own it. This is the WaterPik. It's a complete care sonic toothbrush and water flosser with a wide range of attachments, which means you either have a sonic toothbrush for virtually every member of your family, or you have enough brush heads for yourself for an entire year. Denise Repko is back with another great problem solver for us. And one of my favorites, one of your favorites too. People come back again and again and give it rave reviews. It has a retail value of over $100, but here at QVC, it's less than $90, and we've got Easy Pay. So